Also, with Mbemba being a little bit banged up, we'll track that points in the paint number. 24 right now, 5:15 to play. We'll see how many more Maryland can rack up.
Clifford with a handoff back to Mbemba. Tough pass to handle, but he does. He gets the two. NCAA tournament this year.
That's a great job of finishing in transition through traffic.
That's what he does, too. Leads the conference, the American, in fast break points per game. Second national. If he's got any light out there, P.J. Haggerty is looking to get to the rim.
At his third school, really came from Tulsa. He averaged 20 points at Tulsa last year as well. Just a few tenths of a point better here this year. There's the bucket.
Great turn up and force a bucket off that steal coming out of the half.
But as dominant as danger has been, if you're Colorado State, obviously other than that turnover, you actually should feel pretty good about the space that you're in. Rogers is the only person from Memphis that has made a three in today's game, so they got to do a better job of just collapsing the defense on Danger, who has 4 turnovers.
Fake immediately, a post touch for Mbemba, who finishes.
He's been great in this game. Colby Rogers, his struggles leading into that UAB game, pretty well documented, but he's had to be a player today with Tyrese Hunter out. He's been just that, shooting it from 3 and making some plays, getting to the rim.
Rogers is a guy who averages 10. He's already at 15 to match Danger's 15. Mbemba gets that bounce. How about that?
Ball length, one of the best defenders, not just in the country, in the conference, but also country. Top 10 in steals per game, 4 tonight, but he's been unable to convert those into opportunities in transition, which he has on a number of occasions this year.
Mbemba fouled. Breeze underway at the Thomas & Mack in Colorado State. Controls the opening tip.
And one thing about Colorado State, they are one of the best half-court playing teams in the country every year in the Nickel Medved.
Rashaan Mbemba off glass and a good start for the Rams. Since then, they've gone 1 of 10 from beyond the arc.
And we're talking about a team that's one of the best. Oh, great pass, great cut.
Evans to
guard. And in this offense, Dussell's not doing anything. You got to guard those other 2 guys.
22 for Davidson. Oh, Mbemba was open. Evans gets it to him. Mbemba counted it 1. So 10 of their, now 11 of their 23 points this half have come from the line.
And they're hanging around. And when you got 2 scorers like they got, Sanders and Davidson, be careful.
Colorado State using the shot clock here. Now inside 10. Lake, great feed. Mbemba with position, and it rolls in.
You know, Mbemba, he's got...
Continue with a 1-3-1, just throwing a different look. They have to find Neat Clifford.
Great entry. Mbemba patient with the right-handed finish.
Sure, there was a ton of contact there.
Javen Buchanan is actually tagged with a personal foul.
So it was a reach in from the corner.
A bit more sense after seeing that replay from the baseline angle. Rashaan Mbemba turning left shoulder and finishing.
League last season, going into conference play, not a team was under 500. So important in the non-conference to be.
Ball down there, please give him the basketball. and you're going to have a lot of great things.
Ball data held ball. So right now the arrow belongs to UNLV. Mbemba sneaks it up, gets it right.
52nd possession defensively for the Rams. Way to grind that one out. Let's see if they can take advantage and get a bucket.
8 seconds to go. Evans top of the key, driving right down the lane. Lost the ball, got it to Mbemba. Look what he found. Can have. So what kind of adjustments each of these two teams have made. They've switched sides of the floor here. Clifford top of the key. Top of the key hands off to Evans. 15 of the shot clock. Crocker Johnson. Check that rather Mbemba in the paint. To his right, back to his left. Lip fake, lays it up and in with the foul. And Brandon Bendin, how pretty was that?
My goodness, not only to get that steal, but two defenders on him, kind of weaving back and forth, and then the finish high over the outstretched arm from Nick Clifford. The Rams have better get it together here offensively. That 1-3-1 zone or 2-3, whatever it is really confusing them.
Well, sudden 8-0 run here, and this thing is down to 11. Mbemba on the inside, lays it up and in, and that'll snap the...
State. How does Colorado State attack this Utah State zone? And when you think about it, in the Mountain West, no one really runs a zone. It's really almost 100% man-to-man. Utah State, the one team that runs it, so Colorado State doesn't face it very often.
Let's see how they adjust to it, trying to move that basketball, pass through the zone. Mbemba bullies his way down low and powers it home.
Well, one of open jump shot.
They are 7 for 7 from beyond the arc. Lake. Good fight down low. Step through, and the easy two for Rashaan Mbemba.
Setting his feet for three-point shots, but in the paint area, playing off of 2 feet has made him a better playmaker and passer.
He's got 16 in the game with 5 rebounds. He's 3 of 5 from distance. Mbemba. Muscles. No foul, and a little baby hook for a
Rams. If you just let Colorado State run their stuff comfortably, playing at a high level, in particular this year.
When he was younger, he resisted the urge to play basketball. He wanted to play soccer, grew up in Nigeria, but eventually size and athleticism won out.
I think he'd have gotten too many red cards with how physical he was.
And 1 rebound away from another double-double, would be his 12th of the year.
100% from the floor, haven't missed a shot. Made a bunch of great decisions. What a game from Nolan.
And by the way, the foul was against Cliff and scoring.
Just unbelievable in pick and rolls. Nico Medved said he can slip through a keyhole. Any sort of tiny space, Dent can hit it.
Basketball again, another possession, trying to get this thing up to double figures. Air Force has not wanted to go away here tonight. It was a 1-point game at halftime. The Air Force has had a handful of leads. We've had 5 lead changes in the contest. All of them took place back in the first half. Clifford got it to Mbemba down the lane.
Nesbitt. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Crocker Johnson. 243rd meeting all time in this rivalry. It's a series that dates back to 1911. And the teams have been going back and forth, slowly filing back onto campus to start school here in a couple of days. And what better way to get back than watch the border war action, a reputation of being a sneaky team. And we talked to Coach Nico Medved as well, has been a part of a number of these games. And as much as, yes, you want to win a conference game, you want to win that game against your rival just a little bit more. There's a three.
Again, just need more stops in order to be able to stay in this game. Need more rebounds, need all the urgency. Can't just be on 5 to produce heroics.
He's got 23 points. Allen with 11. Lake passes into Mbemba.
To guard him, maybe not the bulk, and he knocks it loose. Colorado State gets it back. Great no-look pass by Evans, and Evans misses the 3. Mbemba, hard work.
And where in this Mountain West, because home court advantages are so big, if you can protect your home court and sneak out a couple on the road, you've got a chance to make a move in the standings in a matter of weeks.
Mbemba, he's got
up over 12 offensive rebounds per game right now. An awful number to see if you're a Rebel fan. So on the other side of things, you've got to dominate both sides of the ball inside on the glass.
Opening tip for Colorado State is one. Rams get the opening possession of the game. CSU wearing the state pride uniforms. One time per year that they do that. Mbemba on the inside. That's again. Cody does it all for CSU.
Taking advantage of a lazy inbound pass there.
Clifford down low. Mbemba with the
Not only did he fall asleep on the offensive glass there, but got caught watching the rebounder as great backdoor cut there from Bedford.
UNLV is retaking the lead. They're second in the contest. It's 8-7. There's Mbemba underneath. Little lift fake goes up. With the
Rams right now is we just got a different confidence going since, 2 weeks ago offensively. We've changed gears here.
Rams have it in the front court down the lane. Mbemba scoops it up to the right hand.
Tough as he just needs a little inch there around the corner, just a little angle, and he's got you beat.
Thomas with 6 points, 3 assists in the contest. And has been able to do some work in the paint. So good over the last year and a half of getting to the cup. And speaking of getting to the
great finish.
Jalen Lake tries the baseline, got canceled there. Turnaround jump hook, missed it. Mbemba the rebound, put back good with the.
For the last 2 games, San Jose and Fresno, he had not hit multiple 3-pointers since December 7th against CU. So over a month. Now finally looking very comfortable. 3 for 3 from deep tonight.
Here's Mbemba outside. Rams got the lead up to 15 a moment ago. Their large lead of the night. Down low, Mbemba lays it up, bend in. Where he's able to just slip aside. Jaden Henley, the transfer from DePaul. He has 19 to go along with the 19 distributed by Dedon Thomas Jr.
And Henley's efficient. 19 points on just 12 field goals attempted. So, again, I mentioned he has double-figure scoring, and he only averages just under 8 shots per game.
Inside 2 minutes to go in the contest. Rams by 15. Evans top of the key. Now this is Lake on the angle right. Try to get inside to Mbemba. Does. Spins. Lays it up with the right hand. It's good. The footwork lane. Offensive board. Put back up and in by Morissette.
It's a second offensive rebound here in 1.5 minutes. The Rams really got to tighten that up as they're giving up a lot of size down low.
Great feed on the
1,000-point mark in his career earlier this season. We mentioned Hall at the top. Those two, when their offense is clicking, this Spartans team can be dangerous. Clifford. The kick out. Big pump fake. Mbemba right down the lane. 15. Good hustle there from Viola. Lake. Upstairs now. Mbemba snuck free and able to hit. With 1:08 to go in the first half. Here's Clifford, under a minute to play. Down low, Mbemba smashes. Clifford left alone all day. Corner pocket, not there. The hustle. Mbemba hunting down that loose ball. He's been all over the court, as we've said a couple of times. Into Mbemba now. Steps through with the right and just gets it past Mariol, who's able to hit off balance. And he has carried the offensive load for San Jose State today. He's got 15 of their 25. Mbemba pops free and will go to work. The drop off, good movement, Washington. And the rebound to Mbemba. Mbemba caught Mariel asleep at the wheel.
For CSU with the ball here, Keith. Feed Neek. He's doing well so far as the three is off. Rebound to the Rams.
Feed Neek. He's the key to their team, obviously. He's been the scoring threat.
Love's going to have to take a quick seat here with 17:29 left in the second half as Mbemba finds another seam, scores with the right.
Rotated and took a little floater off the backboard. He needs to get to the basket. That's when he's at his best.
Davidson did a good job of doing that, pardon me, Keith, but didn't hit anything. As CSU's last made basket came nearly 5 minutes ago at the 11:40 mark. Still the Rams, though, are just within 2. Trying to get Mbemba involved now. Quick spin move. Oh, McBride way up, but a little too much as that'll be a goaltend bucket. Speaking of the middle, Nick Davidson back in the game with those 4 fouls. He has the ball now and good position on Mbemba. Oh, but then Nick just throws it away.
Good job by Mbemba, just bodying up Davidson and forcing the bad pass.
Now Clifford trying to work on Sanders. He'll give it up. Morton, not known as a shooter, more of a distributor, and he does just that. Mbemba scores in
the front court. Accelerating down the lane was Evans, late for 3. Missed it again, and there's Morton tipping it to himself to keep it alive. Fresh 20 on the shot clock for CSU. 17:23 to go in the first half. CSU down 4-2 in the paint. Mbemba, great lip fake, lays it up and in with the right hand.
Defense either. It's just made a tough shot. The clock counting down.
You'll live with that one. 5 for Moss. Again, paces the Highlanders this year at 16 points per game. Mbemba down the lane. Backing his way in. Got deep. Great patience. Play out the possession here. 15 on the shot clock. Clifford left all alone for 3. Missed it. Rebound Mbemba. Lip fake in the paint. Back up and in.
Can you handle the punch out of the half from Radford? You know you're going to get one. There, they made an honest effort trying to get the ball down low to Harris, who finally gets it to go over the top of Mbemba.
Opening offensive possession here of the second half for Colorado State. Mbemba at the top of the key. Found a back cutter in the lane. It was Evans, but it's going to bring it back out. 10 to shoot. Evans the point guard. Top of the key. Drives left. Down the lane. Deals away here to Mbemba. Boy, just 31. Rams by 8. Lost at the foul line. Too much dribbling. He lost it. Front court. 2-on-1. Mbemba all the way to the rim. Rashaan.
If the Rams have something dialed up out of the timeout.
Rams have it in the front court. Kai and Evans trying to get it to Clifford. Boy, nearly threw it away. Rams underneath. Get it to Mbemba. The hammer.
Great to have him back on the floor, though. He missed their last game against Penn when he sustained an unrelated injury against Georgia Southern. They're a much more dynamic team when they have him out.
Furman, that athleticism at front. You've got good size and athleticism 2 through 4 as well. 1 through 4 at times. Look at that pass. Wow.
Great out-of-bounds play. Gets a pick, the step back, off the front rim. Mbemba, grown man's offensive rebound, puts it back up.
They're not, I don't know, they're going to be paid directly by the universities.
Correct.
There's going to be a profit-sharing model with TV revenue. The benefactors short-term are going to be the high major leagues. Look at Mbemba go.
Boy,
a freight
rumbling
train
down, coast to coast. Clifford, late drop off. Nice patience inside, denied by Furman. Gets it back with 1 and flips it up and in.
Into Elijah, and he kicks it out, and they kick it one more time for the open look. The Buffaloes are shooting 41% at home this season early in the year. Mbemba with Malone on him. The lake bounces back. Mbemba to the rim. Count it, and a foul.
The follow drops. That's why you have to treat every shot as a 50-50 opportunity. You don't assume it's going in. I mean, unless you're shooting it. But you have to be ready to get in there for those board opportunities and second chance buckets in the paint.
TCU with its largest lead of the day at 5. Rams trying to deal with his picked up defense. Very intense from the Horned Frogs. Shot clock so low. Mbemba's got to get it up. And for the first time ever.
Yeah, that's going to be so much fun. I love seeing them in the building a couple of days ago. And Juju Watkins had 20 points.
Mbemba working hard down low as Punch takes a seat.
Yeah, I need to see some touches for him, but it's also about the defense on this side and the rebounds. It's just baffling to me that he hasn't been able to corral any rebounds.
Mbemba, the buck. Louis Courtright getting it done for the Dogs. Colorado State losing it overtime to UC Riverside, and that's a splash.
Here's Williams on the right side. Natalie top of the key. 14 of the shot clock. Mbemba short corner right. Wants to back down. Mbemba still working. On the inside. Jump hook up and go. You last year, and how about that? Switched hands midair at him and went to the left. Pretty.
Between two defenders, too. Just makes that quick adjustment.
And Mbemba underneath.